Nice, stuck the landing. I stuck the landing with that music. That was the Undertale. That was the song Undertale. It was called Crashdown. Yeah, it's called Crashdown from the game Undertale, though it was a cover from an AU called Surftale. Remember Undertale AUs? They're back. They're on my SoundCloud playlist called Very Liked because I liked it. It's very good. It's a very good song. It's weird how many Undertale AUs there are and how good the music is in all of them. Like there's an entire like subgenre of like electronic metal, like electronic symphonic metal called megalos. And it's crazy that it's like just a really good subgenre of music and it's all based on Megalovania. Like replicating the aesthetic in just as many different iterations as possible. It's very weird stuff. Very weird stuff. There's like a fractal of fandom communities. But anyway, welcome back to Jak 4. I took a break at 3. Now I'm back at 4. So, last time I made a path up here. And I kind of want to just... I don't know if I even want to finish this path instead of working on the city, because I think working on the city would be a fun change of pace. Yeah, I'll work on the city. Why not? I have Sunday for working on the path. Because yeah, if we go here, I did this little bit, this little bit. Exhilarating stuff, I know. And now we are going to do another take on the design of this area. Let's go to Blender. I guess what I'll do, first thing I'll try is I'm gonna take a shot at in these two sections. There's going to be a big, huge tower, and there's going to be, can I not press Control or Shift here? Weird. No, I can. It's just not working the way that I expected it to. So yeah, in these three chunks, there's going to be a big, huge tower if we go back to our map. The map is did I draw this wrong? No, I drew it right. I just am looking at it wrong. So yeah, a huge old tower here. And a big old tree. So I want to start on that, because that sounds like it'd be fun. So which chunks are these? Probably going to be these 4. Is that accurate to my little plan? I think so. Mostly these two, yeah. So yeah, let's just make a new general. Don't save. Oh. Reference. Link. I want a bit more music. This is going to get kind of dull. Or, I guess not dull, but a bit more low-key. Let's see, which of my 4 playlists to use here? I guess The Night in the Woods. I'll do here. I have my stuff all set up, right? Yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna mute the mic and bring it a little bit closer. Okay, right where my mouse is. That's pretty cool. What am I doing? I need, what, 109 and 121? I don't know why you have to make a proxy just to even move something. Maybe there. That's not right. Yeah, that's about right. I should have just made them like... Can I sever a proxy relationship or unlink? I don't know how to do that. You know what? Yeah, that's not working out. I'm just gonna append them. So that way I can actually like deal with this stuff. Did I do the wrong thing again? File. Append. Because when I appended it should just be an object that works normally. What is this? It's just, it's appending a thing should just make it like a thing. Oh well, it's not that important. Let's make the big tree first of all. How did I G X 500? So yeah, I guess this will be the tree. I guess it needs to be both. Can I get a... Yes, it'll be an equilateral triangle. It'll have a radius of, I guess, 300. And this will be, for now, the exterior of it. Oh, it should be a bit less than that. So yeah, how should I handle going from the exterior to the interior? Because I want it to be visible from as far away as we want. Or as far away as I want. I don't care what you want. I wonder what I should do after this stream. I want to play a video game, but I don't know what video game. Normals. Oh wait. Huh? I guess it's because they're, yuck. I'll have to, like, change these a bit. How do I make threefold symmetry? Let's see what I've wrought. Bad results. This has failed. I know. Do I know? And that way I can smooth shade it, which is not, that's not actually beneficial, but it's there. It's actually funny, it's been so long since I've actually, like, played a video game. It's still making me mad that I couldn't append these and, like, delete these modifiers here. Like, I don't know how to unlink things. Oh, I just right-click on it and click unlink. Wait, why do I have the proxy still, though? What? Is that gonna blow up and go away? Why did I... How did I save untitled.blend by double-clicking on a folder? Which chunk am I in? 121? Ah, I know my brilliant strategy. It's going to be add a modifier, solidify, 2 meters. Then apply that. Then check this out. Maybe. Boom. Yeah, that's good. Alt E. What did I do? Epic. All I need to do is something with this, I guess. Maybe I can... Yeah, because I put myself in a pickle here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to flat shade this, because it is a flat object, and it's intended to be. And also, I should have not... Hang on. I don't need that for now. I'm going to figure out how this is actually going to be, like, positioned first. It's not phallic. Okay, it doesn't look like I wanted it to. It looks like... How do I negotiate this? Export. Environment, chunk 112 underscore low res. That should be in the chunks then. So if all goes according to plan, I should be able to see the tower in the distance no matter where I am. I cannot see it. Low-res entities. Oh, maybe it's because it's already loaded still. I'm gonna... Where's my autosave? Yeah, let's go to like 0, 0, 0. I should first... Let's save those. I have a very logical system, so let's close tabs to the right. Save that. Because I want to eventually come back to the plateau area. So I can just add those coordinates there. So 0, 0, 0. Because currently it's only for the low res. I think. Has node low res. Yeah, so it should be there. When did I set a breakpoint? What am I doing? Oh, wait. Huh. Alrighty, let's... That'll tell us if it at least loaded. Ooh, we loaded it twice. That's comforting. So yeah, now the low-res chunks are not being added properly. I think I just need to do node, no, c dot add child node. Because implicitly, the low res, oh wait, yeah. And I also need to set it to have the name. Oh, it does have the name, all right. So that should all work good. Yeah, look at that. That's a big old freaking tower in the distance. That's a alarmingly large tower. I think it'll probably be too big. In fact, let's fix that right now. It should be tall, though. Let's not have that. Okay, these funny little things are not working out. So let's just delete these ones. And I'll come up with something cool for that later. They'll just be the one little leg. I don't even need this one for now. And just for extra coolness, it'll go down like that. I don't know how that tower has been preserved for so long, but it's been preserved. Should have done that. And also, it's just one chunk. Yeah. So that way there's like, it's like a reasonable size. Because I don't think like the tallest building in the entire world is sort of feasible as like a fun little platforming thing. Now let's get to work on the tree. I remember there was a trick to modeling trees in Blender, but I don't remember it. Maybe a curve? No. No, I think you can... I think the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to... Can I add a vertex? I don't think I can, so what I'm going to do... Yeah, so we have our one little line. It's gonna do like one of these. I don't think it should do one of these. hide that. So an interesting thing about trees in high wind is that they tend to resemble like airfoils after a point, because they get naturally aerodynamic, because everything that's like too resistant to the wind just gets like destroyed. And I hope that I can remember the modifier that you can use to like make this look solid or turn it into a solid object, so that way I don't get stuck with just a bunch of vertices. This will be the most insane thing in the freaking world if it turns out well, though. And it's gonna do like one of these numbers where the roots are like super far reaching. And just for my own sanity, they're not gonna go too far out. Ooh, look at this. There'll be like a whole ecosystem in the roots of this tree. Needs to also, I think, go a bit outward. Let's see if I can remember. You can do like a solidify, I think, on this. Maybe. Complex, maybe? Thickness mode. Constraint. Boundary. Round? Brain not big enough. Let's see if we got any more like funny little YouTube men. Oh wait, I shouldn't do that. Because then you'll see all of my terrible YouTube history. Yeah, I need to switch off my personal account. See, that's much better. Like, look at this. Like, okay, let's see what this does. See, that's pretty cool. What was I doing? Like, Blender tree? Let's see what this is. Ooh, look at that. Ah, he commented E. That's pretty cool, I think. Alright, let's see what Critical Giants has to say about trees.
Imagine if manufacturing...
You're not Critical Giants. You're some other guy. Get out of here. Yeah, I need my manufacturing automation platform. Thank you, buddy.
So I needed to make some artistic trees for your project, and these ones are great. They can move, they can be crooked.
Yeah, look at that.
They can fly. There's a tree here. And we'll jump over to the modifier panel, and we'll turn on the skin modifier.
Ah, okay. Skin modifier. That's what I needed. See, not solidify, because that makes flat things into solids. Maybe this. Smooth shading. It's not working right. How do I increase the width? How do I increase the width of this? So I guess all of these are going to be roots. So let's mark those as roots. Let's see what that did. Okay, so this is a thing for like specifically trees. I don't think it's doing what I wanted it to do. Do I just have to apply it and then like widen it and then do subdivision? Because I can do that, but I need to do some more stuff first. Let's even remove that because it's slowing down my thing. Also, I want some more vertices wrapping around, doing all their fun little things. And then after this, I'm gonna subdivide this like Jimmy Neutron's dad, like. You know what I mean? Like, if you've ever seen, like, subdivision modeling, like, the Jimmy Neutron show is sort of like the quintessential look of subdivision modeling to me. That's not really a compliment to Jimmy Neutron. No offense to James Isaac Neutron, but, I don't... they haven't quite, They hadn't quite nailed the look of 3D. I mean, honestly, most 3D in, like, cartoons looks kind of bad. Like, let's be honest here. Like the Sonic Boom show doesn't look that great. Not so hot. Sorry to say. I need more trees. Yeah, sorry to all the like Sonic Boom stands out there. I hate the word stands. I mean, it was literally from like an Eminem song about a deranged fan murdering his girlfriend. And now it's like something that people use completely unironically to describe themselves. It's like, what? I guess it's sort of like how Loli is named after Lolita, which is just a book about a like literally a pedophile who is in prison for like, well, he's in prison for murder, I guess, because it was the 50s, so like child molestation wasn't really like a concept that people had thought of at the time. Very grim material for a fun little Jack 4 stream. Where are my viewers at? Yeah, I think... Yeah, I'll just have to apply the modifier. The skin modifier. After... I guess first... Let's see what a subdivide looks like on this. That'll be pretty good. And then we can add the skin modifier after that. This doesn't at all do what I want. Like, it's not even trying to be. All right, let's see what Mr. Man has to say. Mr. YouTube Man. Explain to me your artistic trees. I need a bit more. All right, thickness and edges.
And if we jump back into edit mode, edges are still in there. And now we can control the
Right, yep.
of each of these branches. Do another branch. You know, this here, you can fix
Wait, he added a second modifier.
more thing like this. But everything's a bit too square right now for each of these.
Where's the modifier?
Pressing Control A and then shrinking everything. And if you're using the soft selection modifier here, or the soft select option, then you can do multiple at a time.
Control A, what? What does Control A do? How do you scale an individual vertex? This is... Why is it so slow? Let's remove that. Let's get this. There we go. There we go. See, now we're cooking. It needs to be like that, and then smooth shading, and then what is this? What is this? Alright, so I'm going to need to push this a little bit better. Maybe turn that down a bit. Maybe turn it down all the way and just deal with it for now. Yeah. Look at that. Thank you, artistic man. Who was that? Who is that genius who's taught me how to do this? It was Critical Giants. Because now I get to use my whole brain. Let's just make another one. Yeah, let's live a little. But seriously, what does Control A do? Like, I have no idea what... It's like, it scales the vertices. That's weird. The tree is pregnant. See what that's looking like. It's like a little, it's like a little thing. It's like content. Look at that. This is video games. This is what video games will look like in 2077. Maybe a little bit of branch smoothing. I think that could help. I'm still baffled by what exactly the, like, Control A is. That's gonna be a mystery that, like, sticks with me for the rest of my life. Actually, no. All these... There we are. For simplicity, I could just say that all of these are dead. Also, I want this trunk to be a bit more stout. It's like a juniper tree. Also, I have no idea how this fits into the lore that I've established. I think this just did whatever it wanted, like it... You know? Let's add a subdivision surface and see how that looks. I think that'll be the right choice when the time comes. Though I'll hide it for now. That's cool. Let's export this. Because I want to see this tree in real life. Oh, right. I have to, I don't think it worked with the whatever I did. That's badass. So yeah, I'm not even going to bother making it a living tree, because honestly, I don't think there's enough water in this ecosystem to support it. You know, because like it's like a deciduous tree. Like, what were they thinking? Thinking that this thing would survive that long? I mean, maybe it's just dormant. Because you gotta imagine something like this would have a long, long period of dormancy. And unfortunately, I think saving the export settings did not seem to help with the issue that I was having. So let's export one more time, making sure that the active collection is not where it is. And I'm also going to create the main chunk. Yeah, that's looking good. So I'll need, let's do, I think the material here, it'll be metallic, and it'll be very low roughness. Right, no, it won't be super metallic, it'll be mildly metallic. And this, I'll make like I'll make another triplanar material for this. Then here I'll just do oh, uh-oh. I want it to keep the inheritance from that scene, but what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove that, I'm gonna add it here, because I want to turn it into a static body. Wait, I'm stupid. I don't need any of that. Just new inherited scene, static body. So this will be like the main collision. And I'll have to remember each time that I update the meshes to do this, to create those collision siblings. So let's see if this works, because what I'm gonna do is we have now our chunk. I also need to remove our print. And I'm gonna move the player back to where they were before. Excuse me. So the player should be able to walk around on that tree in the tower. That's cool. I just realized it's like a 2-kilometer walk. Uh, you know any good stories? Hang on, I'm gonna hide this window. Why does having the Twitch window open, even when it's not being redrawn, drain down my frame rate so bad? Yeah, holy crap. This is going to be like an open world in and of itself. Like, this is going to be a whole cosm of things. Maybe you don't even get to go inside the tower. Maybe you just have to climb the tree. That could be pretty cool. Also, I think the tree is going to be white. Like, it's going to be, like, bleached from the sun to match the tower, because I think that'd be cool. This thing is, like, 2 kilometers away. Yeah, so it literally... Yeah, this plateau is insanely big. This is going to be an urban sprawl. And what's up there? One bug. No, I think it's going to be like 1 capacitor. And yeah, and the mesh doesn't change, but when you get closer, it'll load all of the dynamic content that's on it, and it'll load the collisions. How loud is the music? It's pretty quiet on your end, but it's pretty loud on mine. So I'm gonna switch. Let's see, I'll lower that, raise that. Do I have water? I don't even have a cup of water. What am I doing? How did I plan this stream without even getting a glass of water? This will be cool. And yeah, I think they'll be at the plateau shop, and there'll also be like a guy up here. And I think you need a stamina up. Also, I think those should not be exponential. I think making things exponential was a mistake, because that means that like it only increases by 5% at first. And that's just not enough. I mean, I could just have it double every time, so you have 32 times the stamina at the end. That'd be insane. Yeah, I won't worry too much more about that for now. But it does work. It does its stuff. And also, I think something that I might do is, well, first things first, I need to do way more subdivisions on the surface of this, because it's not enough. So let's see. How would it look? Oh wait, no, I disabled it temporarily, didn't I? Yeah, so maybe it has to be enabled. So yeah, it won't be displayed in edit mode. It will be enabled in real time. Export that. That was the wrong thing I deleted. Let's save here. Then I need to update chunk 121. Because the tree was not subdivided at all. And something I'm probably going to do is I'm going to change how the loading works. So instead of, well, no, I want it to be refreshed each time. I was going to say I want the collision, or I want the all the chunk scenes to be loaded. Yeah, I could still do that. I could keep them in memory as the packed scenes, and I can free the actual instance. I'll see how that does, because it's not like this is not going to be like a AAA game in terms of memory consumption, so I can get away with that. The main problem is going to be if I can't parallelize the loading, that'll freeze the game for a good fraction of a second as stuff is loading in, or maybe longer since I'm using a pretty fast hard drive. So yeah, because I don't want the game to just chug like that. Yeah, I'll have to patch up the hole. So I'll have to commit to a shape for the tree, then patch it up. And yeah, like deal with stuff like this where it's breaking. Let's do like a Control R. Like that. This will be the perfect place for a single bug. Look at that. Maybe it's a fractal tree, and I can have like smaller versions of this exact same mesh, like planted as trees all over this. I think that would be a dumb idea, but it was fun to say it. I don't have the slightest idea how the player is supposed to navigate this thing, but it's pretty cool. So I'm gonna ignore that problem. That blatant, massive issue. And just enjoy it. See if I can have this be reasonable. Because if I can help it, I would like it to not look like garbage. I should make sure that the overall pattern is good before I keep going on this path. That's fine. Good enough. Yeah, that's pretty good. See, that's it's so goofy. Oh well. What is the player even gonna be doing up here? And if the player... I really should improve the... I really should make that stamina increase linear. All of those increases should be linear, so that way it's more of a tangible result the first time you do it. I bet there's an elevator up. Well, I bet yeah, allegedly, rumor has it that there's an elevator up from the bottom of the tower to the top, which gives you access to the tree if you don't have a billion stamina ups. I don't know if this would even be good, like, good content. I guess that's kind of like the motto of this. It's like, yeah, I have no idea if it'll be good. It looks cool, though. And that's really... like, isn't that what we want from our open world games? To look at things and be like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, that one will just have some nubs. I wonder... wow, that really just screwed up this whole place. Yeah, how do I rescue this? Yeah, I'll just have to kill those two. Uh... Maybe I can fix this. With some magic. I think... for now this is good enough. It'll need a good deal more detail in all the little branches and things. But I mean, it's already like a bunch of stuff. Chunks, low res. For now that'll be fine. Should have renamed it to tree. This will be cool. Oh, what is this? I can't deal. I can't spend my whole life trying to fix every little massive gap in the geometry. That'll be good enough for now. I gotta start doing stuff with the geometry, or like laying out the streets and stuff. The nice thing I'm realizing is that I can be really like strict about like putting things like not like avoid overlapping stuff on the grid while still making it feel ooh, if I save my kick, because you only get one kick when you come out of a roll into a slide, or come out of this climb into a slide. Yeah, there we go. Then I can jank. Oh, it pushes me because it keeps increasing my velocity here. What is this? Oh, this is just the big triangle. I didn't even get past the big triangle. That sucks. Oh well. Yeah, I'll have to figure out how I want to approach this. It's pretty cool. Yeah, plenty of opportunities for content here. This will be like its own... Ooh. Oh yeah, the building has a undercarriage. Yeah, that'll be the general shape of the big tree. Let's get one more look from the distance. I think that was pretty cool. Save that so I don't have to walk literally like 2 kilometers. It's very convenient that 000 is still like safe. That's cool. Yeah, so you have the like insane mountain, then the plateau tower. Okay, let's get started on this. So the first thing we need, it's gonna be some villages, or a village like here in chunk 62. And I think, yeah, that'll be fine. I should start thinking about low-res stuff. Nah, it'll only be really big stuff for now. I can figure it out later. You know, why spend an hour working on it now when I can spend 17 hours later fixing it? I literally always forget where this script is. Yeah. So there'll be like some delightful little huts. One will be ruined, one will be... This one will be good. And it'll be on a rock. Our old friend, Rock 2. I can't believe I built that village in Chunk 88 today. That feels like it was like a week ago. I'm getting distracted. I need to focus on this village here because I may have to model this actually. It'll be there's Blender. Append No. Object. File. Append. Chunk 62. This is not chunk 62. This is all of this is the whole thing. What is happening? Oh, why is it appending everything after chunk 62? Am I pressing the wrong button? I don't get it. It sucks, but it's good enough. So yeah, they will have a delightful little rock wall protecting themselves, and it'll be like a delightful little metaphor. And then cursor to selected. See, I'm about to blow your mind. Check this out. Add modifier. Array. Relative with a fit curve. That. And then there's a curve modifier. Yeah. Don't you feel dumb? And then I can do whatever I want with this. I can even make it look good instead of bad like it is. Wait, these need to be there. See, and then I can make this all like crazy and like asymmetrical, like rocks and stuff, and then it'll like do stuff on purpose. And look, you can barely tell that it was just a Bezier curve. You can barely tell, just a little bit. All right. So yeah, they have something like this. Look at this, it's like a cool snake. So yeah, that's how the village is structured. What was that? Wall, collision, export this. First, I should save it. And then I should export. And I guess this one I'll do the low res thing because I messed it up. Wait. Or I could do this. So I'm about to do a big brain move. Areas, chunks, 062. And then, yeah, so these things are humongous because they're like the size of this hut. So they'll have to shrink down a bunch. Bear with me as I turn my brain on all the way to figure out what I'm supposed to do next. I've done this like 15 times now. And then this will overwrite chunk 62. This is the proper one. I wish I had more of Stephen Colbert's ice cream with me. Let's see what that looks like. Oh wait, I have to be like 2,000 meters in the other direction. Yeah. So let's undo our mistake here. I think this X needs to be like 500 or something. Y needs to be a bit more. There we go. So yeah, basically, instead of just making like a big grid, I'm just gonna subtly try and like divide it up by the blocks. So that way I don't have to think about overlapping meshes and stuff. And I might have a tiny amount of overlap, but just to hide the actual. Okay, these aren't humongous. I mean, they're pretty big, but they're not huge. Oh yeah, these are doable. Yeah, and this is a pretty reasonable size for like a big village. Okay. Let's go back into here and let's make some cool stuff. So the first thing is this needs to be like cool and awesome. Maybe a sphere. Let's try an icosphere. And I'll also modify this so that it's not a relative offset. Instead, it's a constant offset of like, I don't know, 15. Let's reduce that slightly to 12. I mean, eventually it's going to be more than that. Check this out. This will be some copper. That's actually like the material preview. So it'll be like and since it's all going to be handled by the other stuff, that'll be fine. New. And yeah, I'll just set this stuff to some random values because this'll use the copper and the other thing, the rock, or something. Let's do like that far apart, or try that far apart. And also I will want some, like, nicer bricks. Maybe, I know, maybe this could have, so mat 1 is rock, like just the regular default rock thing. Mat 2 is the copper, and then I'll have another material for the brick. I like how I could barely say the word rock there. And this will just be a cube. Assign. So this way I'm getting tons of stuff out of this. Yeah, look at that. I'll do these ones extruded up further. I wonder if I can make these exactly right. I'm gonna change this to 24. And so that way I can make this exactly at that position. Huh? Oh, right. It's, maybe that should be... Where did that even go? Yeah, there it is. Let's do a Y of... That's good. X of 22. And this one will be 2, or negative 2. Or negative, yeah. Maybe? How do these work exactly? Oh, this is where the bounds is going to be. Yeah, this exact line. So what if I just move that back? I don't like that. Because then it doesn't do what I want. I like how it looks like apples. Right, I need to fix the curve now. So that should be good. Up a little bit. I mean, it's a bit too obvious that it's still like just overlapping stuff. Maybe I need to do it more. Let's move this out to like 30. I can do like a thing here. They don't match perfectly. This is troubling. Yeah, and this one will just be like that. It'll just be a little bit messed up. I think that makes it even more obvious that this is just a thing repeated. Ah, well. That's not obvious. This is just not, I think, gonna be all that grand. Alright, I need some sort of end cap here. You know what? That'll just be a rock. That'll just be rock 1. Again. Yeah, my very subtle, it's definitely not just a repeating thing. It's very well done. Let's pull this. Do a bit more work to try and salvage this. Let's hide our shame first off. So it'll be like that. Why did I do it like that? Yeah, there we go. Completely different. It's way better now. Ah, well. I can't win them all. Wait, yeah, so then... Let's see what chunk 62 looks like. Yeah, there we go. It's not, why is this? Oh, I guess it's just really far out. Yeah, because it's wrapping around. Okay, that's fine. I'll just put some, what is that, like, flickering? Oh. Okay. I'm not coming. Well, no, I might come back here. Okay. So now time for some very, very subtle things. First I'm going to put a pillar here. I'm going to undo that grid thing. Very subtle. I'll put one here as well, so that way... Yeah, so this is like the serious, like... Yeah, that's some serious stuff. So we have material 1. It's actually going to be different now, so it'll be our matte basic. I really wish I had done better naming for those. Material 2, copper corroded. Material 3, the bricks. Let's see what this looks like. I mean, it's so obvious that I was repeating stuff. It's so incredibly obvious. Oh well. Let's also make this a thing. Camera collider. And I think here is going to be the first time we see like some big houses, some big like hybrid housing, I think. Ooh, yeah, tons of places for bugs, though you will wind up doing the same bugs like 30 times. Ah, well. Oh, wait. Better make sure you can't, like, soft lock yourself. Oh, no, you can just jump out. So, yeah, look at that. It's, subpar content. And there'll need to be, like, fragments of the old place, or of the old street, so I need to start making those, I guess. File, general. See, I'm gonna try some weird stuff with this. Let's see if I can how I can triangulate this. In-gun method, fixed alternate, shortest diagonal, fixed, clip, Can I put... let's see if I can look up Blender triangulate circle. Yeah, there's nothing useful there. None of these are even symmetrical. That sucks. Ah, okay. I just had to do that. Yeah, so what I'm thinking is I want to make a cool circle. You know? Sometimes you just want a cool circle. Not quite what I want. So yeah, this is going to be a weird thing. Alt-E, extrude along normals. I don't think that's very good content. Let's make a convex hull. How do I do that? Hang on. Let's Shift D. Call only. I think you can do convex collision only. Yeah, and then I'm gonna do this. Because I don't want the player, like, having to actually collide with this stuff. And it'll be extrude along normals. Ooh, that would be really cool. Like this. Ooh. Okay, that'd be cool. I'm gonna try and negotiate this. So that way it's like not what because I did it wrong now. See, I'm just making some nonsense here. Circle thing. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I need to put it here. I'm gonna make it like a ancient. Ooh. Oh wait, also I should have okay, this is gonna be a problem because I want the outer faces to be a different material. How do I... Okay, that will work for that. And then for the edges, it'll be a bit tricky, kind of tedious. Maybe I should do it like this. Yeah, I guess this will be, oh, no. Let's just select a bunch of stuff and see what we hit. What is that little thing? Genuinely, it would probably be faster to just take the... Yeah, it would be faster to delete this. Do it again. Let's see, we need mount 1. And then S. And then let's see. No, wait, no, I did that wrong. So let's create a new mat. And this one, again, it'll just be a placeholder. So I'll assign that. What happens? Okay, so I can't do anything more with those. But that does look pretty cool. So yeah, that'll be... Let's export this thing. Assets, no, I need GLB environment ancient circle thing. Yeah, and look at that. We got our collisions. Works just perfectly. Hopefully. for here. A new, oh wait. Entities, environment. So yeah, they love crazy stuff. Be slightly metallic. Very low roughness. Let's save that. Ancient. Let's just create a new one. White metal. That way I can reuse that. It'll be a deep red. With a hint of emission. That'll be, so yeah, they have their crazy stuff. And they use it as like a meeting hall thing. Maybe. It'll be like mostly buried. Yeah, I think that's a pretty cool pattern for these. It's sort of, I should have done it better. Hang on. I can do this better. Can I? I don't think I'm actually going to be able to... Wait. I can do it better. Because I can select this, I think. Yeah, so if I scale that back out and do Alt-S instead, then it's a little less like wild and wacky with it. Maybe I should have done it a little less. I don't care. That's what it looks like. Good enough. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, this is our weird thing. It's a big thing. They don't do anything with it. And it doesn't do anything either. So yeah, that'll be sort of like the design motif of these guys, which is weird things. Ooh, I know what would be interesting and relevant to this. What if there was a palace right here? So on top of the circle, we have a palace. I think this thing needs to be hinted at more, actually. So I should add one of these somewhere else as well. And that way this one can be a bit bigger up, or higher up and proud and stuff. It'll be somewhere. Let's have a palace one. No, not a palace one. A palace two. They literally built on top of it. How symbolic. How deep. That barely works at all. Whatever. And then they have a palace roof. And then on top of the roof, what's going to be on top of the roof? It's going to be a hut. Did I need to get that nice little, lovely little palace thing. Or maybe I can just, let's say, circle of like. Now I can, it'll be like 8 meters around. So this will be like a nice hut, the fanciest hut. And it'll have like something to keep the rain out. But most importantly, we need our yeah. This is huts. This is how huts look. Let's see what this looks like smooth. Garbage. Looks bad. What is this? Hey, what if I just made it look good instead of bad? Hmm. All right. The best and nicest hut in the whole world. A master hut with collision, dare I say. Yeah, are you ready to have, hang on. Actually, I need to, let's get our master hut. I don't have it yet. Ah, that's good. And it never rains here, so they don't need to worry about keeping dry. Is this... No, that's 8 meters, so that should be plenty big. So yeah, are you ready to have your mind blown with this subtle metaphor? Check it out. As soon as I can find Look at that. You see, it's a metaphor. This is environmental storytelling. All right, let's see what this dumb thing looks like. I might just not have the subtlety of like 7,000 guns. Yeah, this is the yeah, the subtlety of a 21 gun salute. How do you get up there? Why do I keep asking questions about like how to use the thing that I've just put together with no intention or meaning? Alright, this thing. Yeah, that whole system I don't think was working out too hot. Oh, I need like stairs. Maybe they'll just use some copper. And this thing... I know. A much more subtle metaphor. Look at that. Now it seems intentional. And it's like the beautiful plaza on which everything is built. Yeah, so this city, this will be where the fountain is. It would have made more sense to call this a well rather than a fountain and have it look like a well. Oh well. And I'll design some like interior objects to help flesh this out. Eventually. Yeah, because I want the player to be able to climb up to this thing. How do I think I can access this. And also, I should really do something about this door being the way it is. I think... I have no idea. Yeah, this is gonna be a wild and wacky little place. Let's get it underway. Let's start with huts. And they'll use the same 3 hut formations, like the mini cul-de-sacs. The ground here is just too steep for this. I'll move it somewhere else. Yeah, it's the 2 hut formation. That's what I meant. This one's like half buried too. I should have thought of this before I put all these huts here. Maybe this place has some sort of like weird surveillance policy where you have to look at, where you have to have your like, you have to be watching your neighbors. This ground is tilted to heck. Friend Rock 2, I need you. There we go. See, now it's a nice prim and proper house. Incredibly sloped. I'll put a roof here. And maybe they built some huts on top of this. And they have like rocks. This is a very secure housing. And I think I'm getting closer to figuring out when I can't place things, what's happening there. This will be fun to explore under. It's like finding a little secret. And then yeah, you can just build a stone hut on top of metal with no, like, issue. These are the fancy huts that dump right out into the... Actually, I wonder, can I use a scrap pile too? No. Scrap pile 1 might even be better. Yeah, essentially trying to make it a walkable area. No, I think I was on the right track with scrap pile 2. It just needs to be positioned right so that this isn't so like so it's not hitting everything. Hang on. I can get this. Look at that. And it's only like pretty obvious. And intersects with this house. Let's just do a rock 2 here. Yeah. What can I do here? I'm gonna put this here, and I have an idea. I'll just place these down, and then I'll make it work. Yeah, look at that. This is their stairs. I don't know why they have so many statues of this little guy. But they do. I think they're also flipped occasionally. This improves stability. It's not to make it, it's not to pretend that this is, like, actually, like, more than, like, one thing. What else can I put here? Maybe a scrap 2 to like tie it all together. I should have done scrap 1. That would have made way more sense. Because I mean, like, what do you? I mean, would you want to walk on this? Or this? Yuck. Yuck, look at this. That's not what you want to walk on. You want to walk on the little funny antlers. Or on the little funny seahorsey. I'll do both. Maybe you have to pay extra to use this. This is like the toll stairs. And this one is supported by another scrap 1. Why can I not place this? Right. It seems like it might be when something was placed into the scene using drag and drop, its physics don't update until I switch to another scene. So it's like a newly placed object I can't place on. Yeah, look at that. That's stable. That. Let's see what this actually looks like. It's our wild, wacky little village. Yeah, I think these villages are getting more and more interesting. And you can barely tell that this is... It's very subtle. And I guess they just keep this thing clean out of respect. I mean, because it does get sand in it. This is a fun little place. Look how vertical it is. Ooh, I should do multiple tiers of stuff. That would be cool. Like, I think this is fun. Yeah, so there'll be a bunch of stuff on this one. And then I can have another level up above this. I should have like a proper roof, maybe. What else can I... Yeah, this is like a really cool little place. Yeah, I want to have... I know, another tier surrounding this of houses. First, I want to just kind of walk around. I'm kind of... Because I'll need to do... I'll probably need more scrap. Because I think I'm sort of pushing the boundaries of what I can do with what I have. What's the width of this thing? I'll just look it up in Okay, so it's 36 meters wide. not 36, 18 meters wide in radius, I should say. Then this is going to be a half circle because it's going to encompass like that. And recalculate outside. I should have done a bit more figuring out what exactly this is going to be. Oh well. I don't need to remove this one. This is exhilarating content. And yeah, here's the secret sauce. Actually, I need to... Let's append the, something like the Palace 2. This way I can figure out if I'm actually, like, doing it right. Okay, so... I'm doing it wrong. Well... Oh, no. It's gonna be on the outside anyway, so that's fine. So it'll be like that. I think this does need a little bit more stuff inside, so it'll be like... sort of like hook into this. But I think these also need to be taller. So that way. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this one is much more. I mean, currently it's still in pretty good shape. So let's distort it a little bit. Should be like. Just a little bit. Okay. I need to replay Night in the Woods. That'd be a fun project. So yeah, our palace extension. And I think it's too big for this particular area, or ill-suited to it. Ironically enough, I don't think it's actually a very good fit for here. Oh well. It'll make some fun new palaces. Yeah, that's fine. It'll just sit on a rock too. No, it'll actually just be tilted. Look at that, it fits perfectly on the ground. Yeah, only like, what, 5.5 degrees of rotation. Yep. I'm seeing some credence to that theory that a placed object cannot have physics, does not have its physics for placing other objects until something else happens, or until the scene is like reactivated. I think they should only be as tilted as they need to be. This guy is the short end of the stick because he has the most tilted place. Or, I guess it's not bad. None of them are actually tilted. They're all. This one is just like in the most awkward place. But it will be where the stairs are, so who's laughing now? I'll just make... do like what is this, scrap 3? At long last, the sequel we've all been waiting for. Scrap 3. Oh, it's even the right size. Almost. Yeah, that works. Trying to figure out how to integrate my favorite little man. Yeah, look at that. Also, I've been thinking, if I do the multi-mesh, I'll make it per chunk, and that way, well, if I make it per chunk, I don't know how big the gains are going to be. Because the thing is, you want big... I'll think on it more. And what should be here? Because we have all this empty space still. This is just like a neat little place. And the bad blending in UV maps actually make it look like cool streaks of corrosion rather than what it is, which is just the normal, or the UV mapping is bad there. Okay, on the to-do list is changing this crawl, because the more I look at it, the worse it gets. It's so bad. It's the only animation here that's just like terrible. I mean, admittedly, the climb is nothing to look... Well, admittedly, none of the animations are anything particular to write home about. That is so cool. Why can't I... Why is it so hard to grapple onto this side of this? Oh, it's because it's facing away from the player. And what is this? I guess it's from this point in the curve. It's just... I mean, there are places where it's just like a hard bend, so I guess that's screwing with this stuff. Ah well, I can just say it was intentional. But for chunk, if I'm gonna go back to chunk. I know a way to solve this. Ah, while I'm here, I might as well. Oh, okay. There's like a whole circle of them. Let's hope that didn't ruin all of my hard, beautiful work. Yeah, it looks okay. So yeah, now this should be much... Yeah, now I can grapple onto it from either side. So I just have to remember, ironically, to make something grappleable, I have to make it sloped on both sides. Because otherwise, if it's even slightly tilted away from the player, they can't grab it. I really like how close this gets to the wall. It makes it feel, I don't know, more like in a space of some sort. Yuck, what is that? I'm really tempted to... Yeah, I'm really tempted to fix that, actually. Because if I'm gonna be occasionally I'll put it at the end of the to-do list to fix to keep tweaking that, because I could tweak it forever. Alright, you know what? This city is good enough. They just have some empty space. Room to grow, you could say. Because now I need to do the more weird stuff. So that was all in this chunk. In this little area. Okay, we used up the whole thing pretty well. So yeah, that's all that. Now we need to do the rest of it. For 74 and 75, no. 73 and 74. I'm going to... Let's make this bigger. So I'm going to draw over this again. So our plan was to make it, yeah, okay, so we went a bit smaller than I was anticipating. So it's more like the village is contained in here, and then this is going to be, it should be two separate entities. But I want them to feel like they were supposed to be connected. And just decayed. So this will all be copper roads. Let's get a good, there. That's a good copper color. So this will be like, I don't know, they had like a road network. What do roads look like? I know. There'll be segments of road and it'll be an intersection. So it'll be like, these will actually interact with each other, but it'll be very slight. Like these roads will go under this one, and it'll be right at the edge of the border, or slightly past it, so that it can waver a bit. And there'll be like, on this part of the chunk, where should it be? Because we're using up most of this with now the village. Yeah, the whole chunk is pretty much taken over with that. This looks really nice from afar. It's like a little village. A fun little place. Okay, but maybe there'll be a bit of like a chunk of road here, implying that just a little bit of road here that goes into the ground, implying that they used to have a road network. And I'll put some road fragments out here, like doing whatever. And then this, wait. This will just stop. This will go a little bit more. This one will actually, like, I don't know, loop in on itself like this, so that way it looks like it's on purpose. Because, yeah, I'm trying to think, how do I minimize the amount of work I have to do to make things look good across the different things, or across these different chunk boundaries. Yeah, so I guess it'll be like, would they use copper for roads? That seems awfully gaudy. It is 7. It's about time for me to quit. But I think Sunday, I can probably manage this. It'll be the Roads 1. Plateau Roads 1. And there will be pretty much a straight shot from the back of the village straight to the cool epic tower. Because yeah, it'll be right there. Alright, so that's a plan. What did I do to this? Alright. Those are good. Let's do a little more running around. I'll need to add some, oh man. I'll need to add like a bunch of stuff here, a bunch of people to talk to maybe. I mean, I guess I could leave it abandoned for now and come back to it later. I'll put it on the to-do list of things. So content. (6.2) all NPCs and collectibles. That should be high priority because this is actually going to be like a central area for the player, I think, as they're up in this plateau. I like how much I like how all the game like sort of emphasizes weaving through geometry. I just like that. And it's just fun. Yeah, because I definitely want someone to explain to the player that that thing is more ancient than anything else here. And so is the tower. I'll put a gem on like half of these, because putting them on every single one would be a bit too much. Yeah, I can do half. Or like once every like 3 or 4. Man, and I still need to do like the main story content and stuff. Ah, well. That'll be it for today. I think I did some pretty cool progress. Should be exciting to get to work tomorrow on all the road network stuff. I'll try and figure out what material to even make it. Alright. I'm going to enjoy a video game. I haven't played one of those in years. You can watch tomorrow at noon PDT. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.